Hey guys, it's me, Freddy Pop Collector, and today we're going to be ranking every single FNAF Funko action figure. I've ranked games, I've ranked characters, I've ranked mystery minis, I've ranked McFarlane sets, I've ranked basically anything FNAF you can think of to rank. I've done it. This is the final ranking, I think. I can't think of any more. I actually made this tier list because there were no action figure tier lists, and like I did last time, I did forget a few characters. The ones I forgot was I forgot Lefty, and I forgot the original Foxy. I got the glowing Foxy, but not the original. I know, I'm pretty dumb, but I got everyone else, and I think that's what's important. So, yeah, we're going to be ranking every single FNAF Funko action figure besides those two, so let's just get started. So we got Chica here. I think Chica's pretty good, FNAF 1 Chica. It's got the bib, it's got the cupcake. The overall shape and like the overall sculpt is really good. They gave her the painted silver toenails. I think everything's good. The eye color's correct, everything. You know what? Actually, it's not. I think she's supposed to have purple eyes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm pretty dumb. But then we got Scrap Baby. Scrap Baby is obviously S tier. She's probably my favorite action figure they've made. One of the most accurate. Her claw's really good. All of her hair is like unique. They gave her the roller skates, and the overall sculpt's really good as well. Chica gets above average. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it's pretty good. The upper teeth is the only real problem, and the eye color, but it doesn't really bother me that much. The blacklight, dear lord. Okay, the blacklights are trash. I hate the blacklight characters. They're just repaints at the end of the day. At least of the glowing ones, at least they have a unique gimmick. These are just repaints that look different when you shine them under a light. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and I never bought these, and I never will. Then we got the glow-in-the-dark baby. I'm going to put glowing baby on C tier, just because she doesn't look different than the regular baby, and the glowing thing doesn't really work all that well. So it's just kind of a cash grab, honestly. It's not the worst, but it's not the best either. Then we got Nightmare Chica. I'm going to put Nightmare Chica on average. Wow, we have every single tier. That's surprising. Nightmare Chica, the main problem I have with Nightmare Chica is the blue eye. For one, and also the cupcake, it's not on a plate, so it's not detachable, which really makes me mad because I really wanted the cupcake to be removable, but it's forever stuck to Nightmare Chica's hand. Then we got Rockstar Freddy. I think Rockstar Freddy's pretty good. They gave him all the purple accents, which is pretty good. The purple bow tie, purple hat, purple mic. They gave him the red kneecaps, which is something I'm surprised they did. They gave him the star, the eye color's correct, everything's pretty good. The only general problem I see is the overall face shape. He looks like a mouse, which is kind of weird, but in my opinion the face shape's just off, and I don't know what it is, but you know, it's fine. It doesn't really bother me that much. Nightmare Bonnie, I'm going to put on average. The main problem I have with Nightmare Bonnie is his eyes. His eyes are pure white, but every single other Nightmare they gave black eyes, and I think the black eyes would have worked better here. I don't know why they did it. I don't know what made them decide to do it, but I'm always going to prefer the black eyes than the white eyes, just because the white eyes aren't as intimidating. And in the games, they're never purely shining white. They're always, like, dark. So, yeah. Then we got Nightmare Freddy. I'm going to put Nightmare Freddy on above average. He comes with a Freddle, which is really good. He's one of my favorite Nightmares, personally. He's got his orange eyes, which Funko tends to give him red instead. His hat's good. He gave him his bow tie. The Freddle, everything's great. And he looks really good. Then we got Baby, the regular Circus Baby. I'm going to give regular Circus Baby an average. Regular Circus Baby, the main problem I have with regular Circus Baby is the face. The face plates, I think, should have been outlined with black. I feel like that with all of them, but especially with Baby, because Baby doesn't even look like she has face plates. Like on Funtime Foxy and below, you can tell they're there, and Foxy's face is already crowded enough, so is Freddy's, but Baby's just doesn't look like they even, like you can't even see him. That's really the only problem. Everything else is pretty good, but that's so annoying. Then we got Blacklight Freddy. I hate the blacklights. Like I said, I'm never going to buy them. Then we got Orville. I'm going to give Orville an above average. For what it's worth, the character, I'm not really a big fan of Orville as a character, but as far as accuracy to the actual character, it's on point. Nothing's wrong with it. Like, I'm not joking. There's literally nothing wrong with this. They did give him upper teeth, which is a little bit strange. He doesn't have upper teeth in the game, but that's something Funko always does, so I'm just kind of done with it at this point. Then we got Rockstar Foxy. I'm going to give Rockstar Foxy an above average. I think Rockstar Foxy looks really good. They gave him the hook, the parrot, the accordion. I'm glad they didn't give him pants like the mystery mini. If they did, that would have been pretty bad. Then we got Nightmare Foxy. I'm gonna give Nightmare Foxy an A. Nightmare Foxy is pretty good. My favorite part about him is his metal feet. I think they look really good. Then he's got his hook. They gave him the color around his eyes, which is something Funko tends to skip on Nightmare Foxy and Manual. Like on the mystery minis, they don't give him the kind of like tan color that goes around his eyes. They just kind of cut through them, which is kind of strange. But yeah, Nightmare Foxy, pretty solid. Then we got Funtime Freddy. The main problem I have with Funtime Freddy is this one faceplate that was painted. This is the only faceplate in the entire Sister Location wave that's painted with a black outline. And that really bothers me, because if they've painted one, why wouldn't they paint the rest? It just doesn't look complete, and it looks out of place. And his face is already crowded enough, so why would you add something like that? If they're gonna add one, you need to add all of them. But everything else is good. They gave him his purple microphone, his speaker, bonbon, the buttons, the kneecaps, everything's good, everything's there. It's just, oh, that one faceplate, it's so distracting. It's always these little details on the faces that really get me. Then we got Golden Freddy. I'm gonna give Golden Freddy an average. The main problem with Golden Freddy is that they didn't cut out the eyelids, so they just painted black over him, so it looks kind of weird if you look up close to him. But from a distance, he looks great. They gave him this weird black ribbon in his hat, which is, I don't know why. Maybe they were preparing for Toy Freddy or something, but yeah, it just looks strange. Then we got Bonnie. I'm gonna give Bonnie an average. Bonnie looks pretty good. He's got his guitar, he's got his ears, he's got his bow tie. His color's overall really good. Everything looks really good. No problems with Bonnie at all, except for the upper teeth, but like I said, I'm just gonna stop mentioning that because Funko's just stubborn. Pig Patch. Pig Patch looks always kind of strange to me, especially his head shape. It looks really strange. Everything else is pretty good. They give him his banjo, which is pretty good. Maybe it is a little bit too big, but you know, it's fine. Pig Patch, pretty average. They gave him his mismatch eyes, which I think was really good. And yeah, looks pretty good. El Chip, I think El Chip looks pretty nice. They give him his sombrero, his tail, his ukulele Mandalorian thing. I wanted to say Mandalorian, but yeah. They give him his instrument thing. And everything else is basically just reused parts on his body and his arms and his legs. Everything else is just reused. So yeah, it looks pretty good. The face shape again looks kind of weird. Why is it always these weird face details? His face looks really strange to me. His face looks like a bear. It doesn't look like a beaver. It looks strange, but yeah. Then we got Funtime Foxy. Funtime Foxy is one of my most favorite FNAF action figures of all time. I think it looks picture perfect. They gave him the 3 black dots on his feet, the pink on his hands. They didn't paint the face plates, but I think this one can get away with it. He just looks really good. They gave her the painted hands, they gave her the speaker, they gave him the bow. Everything's perfect. There's nothing wrong with him. And she also has correct eyes, which is really good. So yeah. Then we got Blacklight Chica. Blah. Then we got Lolbit. Lolbit has a hook for some reason, which is kind of weird. And also they painted the eyebrows instead of not painting them. They should have just taken off the eyebrows. Honestly, they just shouldn't have done Lolbit. Lolbit's a Walgreens exclusive. They should have done Yendo instead. I think that would have been a much safer bet. And I think Yendo has a lot more fans. Or maybe I'm just a Yendo fan, I don't know. But I would preferably had Yendo, because at this time, Lolbit didn't have a body yet. Lolbit was just a floating head and a TV screen. Then we got Nightmare Nightmare would be on S tier if it was based on sculpt, but because of the paint and the joints falling off all the time, I'm going to give him an A. If those two problems were fixed, he would be on S tier. I always found it strange that Funko decided to do Nightmare instead of Nightmare Fredbear. I think Nightmare Fredbear would have been easier, but, you know, what do I know? I'm not a toy company, I don't know. But I just would have rather had, you know, Nightmare Bonnie, or Nightmare Bonnie, what am I saying? I would have rather had Nightmare or Nightmare Fredbear as the collect each piece character, because they feel like a lot more iconic characters to me personally. So yeah, then we got Springtrap. I think Springtrap deserves an S. Springtrap was probably the best one out of Wave 1, and probably still one of the best today. All of his withering looks really good. They gave him the metal feet, the ears missing. The only problem I have with this Springtrap is the eyes again. The eyes, they gave him pure white eyes, which is a little bit weird. He doesn't have pure white eyes in the game. They're kind of like silver-ish, dirty. They don't look like this though. So then we got the glow-in-the-dark Foxy. I'm gonna give this one a B. The only reason why this one beats out the baby glow-in-the-dark is because this glow-in-the-dark figure actually has a differentiating factor than the regular Foxy. It looks different, the colors, it's not just literally the same figure. Then we got Ennard. That is a very, very loud car. Then we got Ennard. Ennard looks pretty good. The main problem with Ennard is that they forgot the eyebrows. That's really the only issue I have with him. They also didn't paint his hat, which is kind of strange, but I still think he deserves an S tier because he looks really good. They gave him the button, every single thing on his body looks picture perfect. They gave him every single eye, and they painted his faceplate, which was really good. The only problem, again, is the eyebrows and hat, which doesn't really bother me because Scott's made that mistake before. Then we got Pig Patch, Glow in the Dark, sucks. Then we got Rockstar Freddy Glow in the Dark, sucks. Then we got El Chip Glow in the Dark, and it sucks. I hate all of them. I'm not going to buy any of them. They're better than the black lights, but they are not unique in any way, shape, or form. Then we got Oh Chica. Oh Chica is really cool. I'm glad they made a Oh Chica. I love her pumpkin. I'm glad that they actually carved out the eyes instead of just painting over them like they did with Golden Freddy. And yeah, it looks really good. The other thing I really wish they would have done is I really wish they made her glow, kind of like the Jacko Bonnie Mystery Mini and Oh Chica Mystery Mini and the Jacko Bonnie Pop, but yeah, whatever. Trash. Laura I think is really good. One of the better ones from Sister Location. They gave her a stand so she could stand up, and that's about everything I have to say. Like literally, that's it. It's pretty good. Then we got, oh gosh, we got Toy Foxy or Funtime Foxy from FNAF World or whatever you want to call him. I don't like this character. I don't know why Funko made him. I would have rather had like a Jacko Bonnie, a Nightmare BB. What other characters did they skip? Plush Trap. Maybe Nightmare Mangle, Nightmare Fredbear, Nightmare anyone except a non-FNAF 4 character. Like why? Why would they do that? But compared to what we see in FNAF World, it's kind of, you know, it's okay enough. Then we got Orville here. Just gonna put him with the rest of his friends there. Freddy Fazbear, pretty good. You know, they got his microphone, bow tie, hat, everything. The body's pretty good. They gave him the ribbon in his hat, which is the only problem I have. But besides that, everything's good. They gave him the right eye color and everything. And finally, the glow-in-the-dark Rockstar Foxy. It is trash. So, that's my ranking of every single FNAF Funko action figure. Tell me your guys' ranking in the comments. I know I forgot Lefty and Foxy. They would both be in A tier. Well, actually no, Foxy would be in A tier, Lefty would be in B tier, because Lefty isn't left-handed, he's right-handed. But I'm just glad they made Lefty, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.